Here's something crazy for you guys. 4 years ago today, 4 years ago I uploaded a review on an R35. I remember driving that car in the review and just wondering to myself, when will I ever be able to have a cool car like this? And here I am, 4 years later, I'm driving my R35, I'm building an R35, and it's just so fun, dude. Life is crazy. If I had to tell you guys something right now, just never sell yourself short, especially when other people do. Motivation aside, it's time to get working on this R33. I hope you guys are keeping up with the videos because it's gonna be kind of rough if you don't, but this is what we did last video and I never want to do that again. Now I have been looking into doing a bunch of different things and I've had a lot of time to ponder exactly what I want to do, what I need to do. And so I also talked to Adam and Jimmy Oaks and stuff like that too because they work on Nissans a lot more than I do. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and clean the head area up, that's for sure. I'm gonna actually probably get rid of every single coolant line that's down here and then completely replace it with something that's brand new. And then obviously clean the area up and make this nice. I'm definitely going to be painting the valve covers some kind of color. And then right now I'm actually in the midst of doing something to the intake manifold. I was gonna polish it up and make it look nice or whatever, but I honestly, one, I don't wanna do that. And two, I really like the way this kind of stuff turns out. This is after like one full coat, and so it's definitely not even close to being done yet. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and start tackling today is getting the exhaust manifold off. Should be, and I say should be, hoping that it actually is a little easier than the intake manifold side. Thankfully, although bolts might be a pain, exhaust sides are simple. Like there is a manifold, there is a turbo, and there is an intake. And then usually, I mean, if you have a turbo car, you have an oil feed to the turbo. Those typically are simple. So I'm gonna get all this cleaned up. I would like to have a stationary, like by itself, RB25 sitting pretty in the center. And before I start, let me know what you guys think. I think I'm going to paint the entire engine bay satin black, and then I'm probably gonna go over and panel bond some of this stuff to make it have a super flat, smooth surface. It depends on how much space I have here, and then I might also crinkle paint the valve covers because I honestly just really like that look. Basically, all you gotta do is start taking off a bunch of 10 mil bolts. Anything that's not the block itself, the motor itself, take it off. One thing I just want to say, the car ran poorly the whole time I've had it because they had this straight to the fuel pressure regulator. The car has never run super well, so this is one of the reasons why I also wanted to go ahead and just do everything at once, get everything out of the way, because it needs to run healthy. The motor is healthy, we checked the compression whenever we got it, so there's no problem there, but I definitely want to make sure that one, it looks good, but two, it performs well. This motor deserves it. So I'm just gonna start unplugging things and taking things off. Got some fiberglass in there. All right, cool. Whose man's just yeeted this to the, what, do you guys see this? Hold on. There's a freaking, the metal bracket to the, what? Your intake's not gonna fly off, dog. What are you doing, bro? Yoink. There we go. This nice sausage will never be back in there again. Nice little HPI intake. I don't even know if that's a, I guess it's a thing. Now I gotta get the 10 mils off of this. You can already see the turbo. Oh my God, actually, whoa. 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, and probably more behind this thing. Woo, let's go. Creativity? It wasn't, yeah, it's just rounded off pretty much. I had to use my jaws to get this, like the actual 10 mil jaws. I think this should be able to come off now. And there's the manifold. I've never seen this before. These nuts have like a little protector. I folded one out and you can see they have like little, I don't know what the hell they are, but I guess they keep them locked in place. Okay, actually, hold up. All of the turbo bolts are broken. It's a little weird, but I guess these are just normal for RB25s. I've never used these before, and I guess they're effective, but I think they're kind of dumb. The oil feed has been disconnected, not removed. Everything is loosened. I've gotten most of the top downpipe bolts off, which were just a huge pain. Everything is very hard to reach in this. The one thing I can't reach right now is the back. The coolant return line is back there, and I don't have a 24mm wrench to actually do that. So I'm gonna have to maybe go to the store and grab the right tools to fix that, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and like lower the turbo off a little bit. Maybe that might give me a little bit of leverage. I could get a little more room to work in here, but this is not so bad, honestly. It's a little time consuming, but there's just a lot of little bolts, just like everything else. Wow, that is, look at that. You're looking in the face of evil right now, guys. So the turbo has no bolts holding it on right now, except for the feed lines. So I am maybe gonna try and crack this off a little bit. There we go. That gives me a little bit of space. Oh, that gives me a lot of space. Oh my God, that's what's up, dude. Wow, look at that, dude. This oil line really be doing some ballerina type. It like loops around. Why would you do that, bro? Just make it a nice little simple line. You didn't have to make this stuff do gymnastics out here. Dude, I always put my camera in the most inconvenient spot in the whole world. All right, that's loose. Awesome. I will say, undoing exhaust manifolds is usually never fun. It's always some sort of weird complication. There's always one weird piece that's gonna kind of piss you off. Out of all things the RB is difficult with, the exhaust manifold is much easier compared to like the 1JZ. If you've never taken twin turbos off of a 2JZ, then I hope you never have to. Unfortunately, I've done it twice, so this seems like a little bit of a walk in the park. Hell yeah. Mess. Get out of here, dummy. I did have to get super creative with several different tools. I had some weird extensions and swivels. I have to remove these studs. That's not something I'm gonna do until I want to die physically, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm actually super, super close to getting this whole side done. Again, this turbo is literally just kind of held on by this bottom little thing right here, and I'm hoping to maybe be able to reach some of this here and get the downpipe off. Whew, if you guys don't have crow's feet, get them. These things are lifesavers, and this is actually almost exclusively how I built my Evo 10. That's right there, that sits in my driveway. Yes! Yes! Oh, thank God. Now, we have officially cleaned up this whole side. Well, not cleaned up, sorry. Removed everything from this side of the bay. I need to get the downpipe off. I actually just need to get the entire exhaust off because I'm gonna have Kevin remake basically the entire thing. But now we've got all of this exposed. I can get some of this stuff off like right here. And now we can at least try and maybe test fit the manifold. I bet $100 though, it's not even gonna fit on since the studs are still here. Look at freaking Squidward over here, bro. Oh yeah. No fitty. No fitty at all without removing all this. So now I gotta go through, I need to make some space. Obviously I need to take the downpipe off. And now I've gotta go through and remove the studs. Once I remove the studs, I probably need to replace them because most of them are going to snap, crackle, or pop. That's another day of frustration. But now that I kind of have everything out of the way, I would like to get some degreaser, maybe clean some stuff up, get some lines moved out of the way. I'm gonna talk to Jimmy Oaks and see what he says about cleaning it up because I know he knows how to make a really clean looking RB25. What I do wanna do is maybe refresh this, the cam cover, or leave it off, or cut it up or modify it. I do wanna go ahead and sand this down, make it actually look like aluminum again, like that's disgusting. And honestly, I would just really like to clean up this whole thing right here. I think it would look so nice just having the heart of the car obviously being clean. That would look sick.
2 hours later.
I've spent a little bit of time cleaning these up and they're super clean, about to be ready for paint. This almost looks brand new from factory. Gotta do a little more sanding and it'll look amazing. So we have a bare RB25 with just about nothing in it. This, I tried to go ahead and sand some of this and it worked out really well, so that's gonna be super easy to clean up. But from here on out, the main point is gonna be cleaning it up. I'm gonna put a lot of effort into making sure this car ends up looking really good. The worst people in the world are those that are ugly on the inside, but beautiful on the outside. You gotta have a beautiful inside. Your heart has to be there. I'm stoked at the progress we made today, very happy with it. Also, I gave you some daily advice at the beginning, although I wasn't planning on actually that being it, but I thought about it, I was like, I just did. So don't sell yourself short. So many times, people told me I wouldn't be able to make it. I know I say that a lot. When people tell you that, it hurts. It does, it sucks. And especially if you're in a situation to where you can't foresee the future, and nobody can foresee the future, but you can't see yourself doing well, and it's easy to sell yourself short, just know that you shouldn't. You are special, and you have a great purpose. Whew, that's all. My back is sore. I'm getting old. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace. Also, watch those 2 videos in front of your dome. I got 2 of those. 2 of them. 2 of them, dude. I don't know where I was going with that, but whatever. Watch those videos.